So the things that you like doing as a kid, that your parents told you that it's a waste of time and won't get you anywhere in life, those are actually the things that you need to be doing to heal your inner child, because your inner child holds all that anger and resentment. And when you start feeding it those things that it likes, then it starts stepping out again, and it feels you cultivate this innocence again that was taken away from you. So the fastest way to heal all that anger and resentment is to start doing the things that you loved to do when you were a child. For girls, that might mean that, especially in our culture, they belittle us for taking care of ourselves, for nourishing ourselves in ways that suits us. For boys, it's usually like they have this one interest, like soccer or any other sport they absolutely are passionate about, and then they belittle them for having that interest and force them into something that suits the parents, but completely rejects the inner child within that being. So to start doing the things that you used to love as a child is something that will heal you faster than anything. Yesterday, when I started to play the songs that I used to love as a child, I kid you not, it felt like I was the happiest person alive. Yesterday I had a very interesting experience where I grew up having a very strict Muslim mother, and we never got along because I saw God to be something else. I could feel it in me, but the way she wanted me to live my life, I couldn't really live up to her standards because I completely was the opposite of that. And yesterday there was this one woman who came and sat in front of me as I was listening to these songs, and she was wearing a hijab. And I had this very strong thought in my head. It was my inner child that said, like, in my head, of course, not to her, that, haha, I won. Like, meaning that I didn't suppress who I am to satisfy her. And I knew that it was my inner child talking to my mother, not to the woman in front of me. You are your inner child, but when you grow up, people tell you what you're supposed to be. And so you and your inner child start drifting apart, but your inner child is always there, and it's going to explode. Usually people go through it 30, 40, 50. Some go through it a bit earlier, but your inner child will let you know that this wasn't fair to me, and I am you, so you better start doing what I want to do. And it's going to be very stubborn because it's a child. So you're going to have this internal conflict if you don't start doing the things that your inner child wants you to do. You have to come in alignment with your inner child and get rid of the things that other people told you to do and how you're supposed to be. When you and your inner child are one, then you're able to truly be yourself, and it's going to feel absolutely amazing.